Alright guys, so I'm really sorry if it's kind of loud. There's some traffic right in front of me, but I wanted to go over a few of the things that I do for self-care. As you guys know, I had most of you guys know from my Instagram that I had last weekend to kind of go over my schedule, figure out what's going to work for me, what's not going to work for me, and how I can get back to my self-care regimen of things. So I thought I'd kind of go over that with you guys, because I feel like in a lot of Robert's videos we're just like running from place to place doing thing after thing, and you guys never see us really just chill out or take our time for ourselves. So I thought I'd kind of clue you in on how I do it day to day without going crazy. So I start my day at 3 a.m. We'll set our alarm. I wake up from 3 to 4 a.m. It's kind of like my time to just be. I make a coffee. I may go lay back in bed. I don't like to go outside that early because it's really dark, but I kind of just lay in bed. I might do some sort of meditation. Sometimes I'll just scroll through Instagram and see what's going on, but I try and stay away from my phone that early in the day. And then from 4 to 6 a.m. is when we're doing our workout. I might also do some cardio, but again, it's super dark outside. So I have about 2 hours during the day to work on my fitness and my health. And then from 6 to 7, it's really important for me now, which was not a priority before a couple weeks ago, to actually get ready every morning. So that actually getting ready in the morning has helped me to be a little bit more confident throughout the day, be a little bit more productive. If you're kind of wearing your gym clothes all the time or your sweats or whatever, you have this laziness effect about you. And if you are up and you're ready and it kind of makes you want to go out and do things. So I spend from 6 to 7 doing that. I always turn on music when I'm getting ready, and I have a cup of coffee right there next to me. So throughout the workday, it's a little bit harder to find me time. So just like I am now, sometimes I will leave and I'll go get a coffee, and it's just my time to get away from everything, and just be myself. I might sit in my car for a while. I might take my coffee and go walk around. I might go to the grocery store and run some errands. But somehow I get out of the warehouse, away from everyone, just to be alone. And then also, I'm really big on lighting a candle anytime I'm sitting and working on my computer. Kara and I just went out and got a bunch of candles the other day, and we've been lighting at least one every day. And then also, I'll sometimes take a walk with Jack. I'll just walk outside the warehouse, let him out, just sit on the ground out there and just be silent. And then as far as the evenings go, so sorry for the traffic. As far as the evenings go, it starts between 7 and 8 p.m. I'd say. We'll eat our dinner. That's actually my time to spend with Robert, which before was not a priority, but it seems to be a very important thing in our relationship to have an hour or two before we go to bed to just be together. So eating dinner together, going to shoot our bows. We don't have a TV. We don't have anything to distract us from each other during that time unless we're working. So just finding something else to do. Sometimes we'll go out to eat. Sometimes we'll just go on a walk, or we'll go to the park and just do something else, do an extra cardio. But just finding time for each other and time to actually talk about the day and talk about how the employees are doing and things like that. So that time in the evening is super important for us. And then I'd say that's Monday through Saturday. That's a pretty general day to day. But then Sundays come around, and we actually allow ourselves to sleep in a little bit that day. We always go for a coffee, and we take Jack with us, and we give him a pup cup, and then we go on a drive. And that's probably my favorite day and my favorite time is just going for a drive with a coffee in hand Sunday morning with Robert and Jack. And then we've also kind of designated part of that day to exploring Arkansas, exploring just different areas of Arkansas that we haven't been able to see before. And we live here, we feel like we should just dive into what we have available to us in nature. So we started doing that, and I'm absolutely loving it. That usually allows us to go on another hike during during that time, usually it's somewhere outdoors, so we'll do that, and yeah, or spend the day with the family or something like that. We do designate about 3 to 4 hours on Sundays to do any computer work we need to do, but other than that, we're spending that time together. This is something that's been very learned between the two of us. Robert can literally work 24/7. I am definitely a person that cannot work 24/7. I need that alone time, and I need that time with him. That's super, super, super important to me. It's also very important that I designate time to talk with my family. So when I go to the grocery store, I have my earbuds in and I'm talking to my grandma or my aunt or my cousin or whoever it is. But that is also like a very, very important thing for me. So no matter how busy you are, no matter how crazy life gets, make sure to put that self-care time aside for yourself, and you will actually be a better person in the end because you took time out for yourself. It is not a selfish thing. People will be grateful that you did it for yourself. So whether you're a mom or a wife or a business owner, whatever you are, or a husband or a dad, or speaking to all people, you can set aside that time, wake up earlier, go to bed a little bit later, whatever it is you need to do, but make that time for you. That's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.